Mm. Howdy, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Alexander J. Fox, and I'm here to share with you my story about having Crohn's disease. It had been such a battle, so many ups, probably way more downs during that time period, for real. But everything that I went through has gotten me to this place right here, right now, in Austin, Texas, and traveling to so many different countries and states and really finding new gifts, new ways of being, new ways of living. And I'm eternally grateful for everything. But I want to share with you the whole journey of me going through Crohn's because I want this to inspire somebody. I want this to resonate. I want to give them more insight to try new things and not be afraid to go outside of the comfort zone and the normalization of what medicine is doing. Okay? Because there's other things out there, and I will get to those. But before I had Crohn's disease, I had a pretty good life. I still do. But I had like a part-time job as a valet. I was a soccer player since I was 4 years old. Had a wonderful family who cared and loved me and supports me. And, I had a lot of freedom to do basically almost whatever I wanted to. And did I get in trouble? A few times, yeah. Sorry, mom and dad. And I smoked a ton of cannabis. I was a really big stoner. Sorry, mom and dad. And, life was good, but also I had my hard times even before Crohn's. I was very hard on myself. I got really depressed and had a lot of anxiety because I didn't go away to college. I went to community college, and all my friends were going to like Kent State, Ohio University, West Virginia, and all these big state schools are like, small rural town colleges, and I was at home a lot. And I felt really bad because I wasn't out there partying, being with the rest of the crowd. But everything happens for a reason. I ended up saving a lot of money. So that's such a blessing. Could not imagine being like 60K in debt or more. And, I cried a lot. It also made me think I wasn't good enough. And I wasn't the best at school. Like I was getting like maybe a 2.5 in community college, sometimes a 2.2. And, I even played a little bit of college soccer as well. But things started to turn around when I ended up manifesting my girlfriend. Yes, Mary, if you see this, I manifested you. To a T, literally. You were exactly what I manifested. And that changed my life. I went on this like upward trajectory, and like I felt, like a feeling like I had in my heart, like it was itchy and I couldn't itch it, like it was that love. I had never really experienced that before. And the next like 3 years, that was basically 2012. And I didn't even know what manifestation was. I just kept telling everyone, I just want a short, sweet, beautiful Italian woman who loves everything I do and loves me for exactly who I am. That's it. That's all I manifested. And I legit got it. Probably about 5 or 6 months later. I saw her at the pool and she made the first move onto me. And it was just, oh my God. It was just an uphill, graceful climb with her. And for 3 years, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then, I couldn't tell you exactly why, but I got naive, I got cocky, and I was like, I kind of want to hook up with some other girls. So I even went online and went on a few dating apps. And then I ended up finding this one girl, ended up, hooking up with her. And then I told my girlfriend about it, but then I actually stretched the truth. It was a half lie, half truth. But I felt really guilty. And I felt like I couldn't man up to really tell her the truth. You know, I was young. I was like 22, 21 at the time. And yeah, felt really bad. But I lived with it. And then a few other things happened, and then I wasn't myself. I kept going down a path, just slowly but surely, and then I was just suppressing and repressing all my problems with cannabis and alcohol. It was tough. It was really tough. It was tough on my family. It was tough on me. It was tough on my girlfriend and my friends. So, and then I remember I was going to my buddy's house to like watch a Browns game, and I remember getting Subway, okay? Oh wait, before that story. I had a lot of fast food. My diet was poor. I was smoking a lot, hanging out with friends, and was not really taking care of myself. Wasn't really working out. Played soccer like once a week, that's cool. But when you have like all this pressure of like guilt, shame, sadness, grief, anxiety, and depression, like all of that manifest in your body and in your mind. And like when you can't stop thinking, and when you're really putting yourself in these downward spirals like that, those cortisol levels can be detrimental to any human being. And you know, I had no idea about any of this at the time. And you know, I went through that. I probably had like IBS, or maybe even colitis, maybe ulcers, even before I had Crohn's, because like I had stools that were like bleh, you know. TMI, but I'm not afraid to share. And I never got checked out. Never. Just kept doing my thing and, you know, just living life the best I could with what I had. And then things really started to go downhill. I was going to my buddy's house to watch the Browns game, and I got Subway, and I had this weird feeling of like I should not eat Subway at this place, but I was like, you know, I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. Subway's okay, it's cool. And then I ended up eating it, and I even felt weird. So I was like, okay, whatever. And a few days later, I was in public speaking class and just got to the end of class. I was walking out, and then I took like maybe 10 steps into the hallway. And then I remember freezing, and then I shat my pants in the hallway. And there's like hundreds of people in the hallway. Oh my goodness. I don't think anyone saw my face or even realized like what I did, but like then I, you know, got out of the freeze, and then I immediately rushed to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, okay, this is not good at all. And then that's when I saw a doctor, and then this doctor was like, or I was explaining to this doctor everything that was happening, like the pain I was having, me shitting my pants, to, you know, like my diet and everything. And I had this thought, this feeling that she knew exactly what I had, but she still sent me to another doctor to get checked out. And I was like, I think you know, but just tell me. She's like, I don't want to say anything yet. And I was like, okay. So of course you go see another doctor, you pay a little bit more money, waste more time and energy. And then this doctor is like, we need to get you in for a colonoscopy. Going for a colonoscopy. And then I come out. I just remember telling him telling me that I had Crohn's disease. Your small and large intestines are inflamed. And as soon as he told me that, I was like, what in the fuck is going on here? Like I was, you know, like I knew I was like losing weight. I knew I was losing muscle mass. I knew that my stools were not good, but to that extent, it just kept getting worse. And then they were like, we got to put you on an infusion. We got to put you on other medication, pills. And oh my God. And then he's like, you might have this for the rest of your life. I just remember crying crying so much. And just thinking about my life, thinking about my entire future. Like, and I'm still with my girlfriend, Mary, at the time, and just absolutely unbelievable. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it there because then I'll tell you what I was going through with Crohn's in the next video, like my life during Crohn's. So I just wanted to give you guys a little snippets, a little bit of knowledge and wisdom, and just from experience of what I was going through, okay? But just to remind you, I healed myself. And this journey gets really wicked and really epic and totally like insurmountable, but also prodigious, like at the same time. So buckle up. We got to ride. I'll see y'all soon. I wish y'all nothing but the best and highest. Much love.